I see this man. Hi. Nobody lie with God name past this man. Una know him now. Former governor of Ebonyi State, now minister of works, Dave Umahi. I don't know why God just did too merciful. Well, no why not. Make we first hear the lie where this guy use God name lie give Nigerians. Watch.
Joe, let me first tell you that you call me a pastor. I'm also a prophet, and you must know that the coming on board of Mr. President is divine. And when God starts a thing, he completes it. So I strongly believe, and I'm persuaded to let you know that God told me that this administration will last 8 years. And because this administration is one of God, and you can see the miracles that Mr. President is doing through the inspiration of God Almighty, who brought him to right all the wrongs and reset this country. So we take him back this country. He will give him back this country to Nigerians, and that's simply what Mr. President has come to do. And so we are just there to support him.
I don't know so God take hate Nigerians. So God, why the hate on Nigerians? Why? No be Bible tell us say as man as a son cannot ask for the father bread and he will give him stone, and also cannot ask for fish and he will give him snake. So is our father, because he is a loving father. From that revelation where Dave Umahi tell us, Nigeria no follow for the category of people, you understand, where God gave mercy or where God love, make I put it that way. Because how can Nigerians ask for bread and God gave them stone, and we ask for fish, he can't give us snake? Make we chop the same snake we deceive Adam and Eve inside the Garden of Eden. We put us for this condition what we do now. Why the hate on Nigeria? God, why? Why you tell Dave Umahi like that? I don't need to tell you something and lie. Dave Umahi they lie. Which God the okay, is it a capital G God or the gods of your village? Because you know explain now. Because if not the God where all of us they worship, God Almighty, Elohim, Adonai, El Shaddai, the I am that I am, the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega, the bread of life, not the bread of stone. If not him, Dave Umahi they talk about, two things are involved. Either God hates Nigeria and Nigerians, or Dave Umahi they talk lie and he no get the love of God inside their hearts. Why God they waste time to strike these people when they lie with his name? Person could just come out because say you are enjoying a particular privilege, or you want to be noticed as working in a bad government. You could just come outside talk say God, God, you are too merciful. Strike these people now. Till they belong, put them where they belong. See lie. 8 years. We never even survive 1 year. Now you never even reach 1 year. It be like this. We will talk more of 4 years. Conference 8 years. This is hatred promise. If not God talk this thing, which I don't believe, because my God, you know, wicked like that. Dave Umahi. Make we pass on for there. Let us listen to waiting the wife of the president. Our wife, our mommy, what did she talk when she had a get together of the women who is who in the corridors of power? as they break Ramadan fast. Make you hear from her too. Now, Pastor, she too, she be. Let us hear from her. Hear from our mommy.
President Bola Tinubu will do all it takes for Nigeria to get better. Those are the words of assurance by the wife of the president, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, when she hosted women at the State House for the breaking of Ramadan fast. She, however, calls for collective effort to get the nation back on track. In attendance were the wife of the vice president, Mrs. Nana Shetima, wives of former presidents of Nigeria, wives of governors, female justices, female ministers, and wives of ministers, as well as wives of service chiefs.
We want to thank God for His blessings over our nation. We can see when Ramadan started, we said God doesn't hear the prayers of everyone who are praying to Him in a very sincere manner. We see that now even things are turning around, and it's happening in the Ramadan month. We want to thank God for blessing us, and I believe this is the beginning of greater things to happen in this nation. We are set on track, and we believe that Mr. President, will do all it takes to make sure that even when we are out of here, we know we are going to enter a Nigeria that we too can relax and thank God for giving us this opportunity.
Mommy, don't talk. When I hear him, say a husband mean well for us. And from all indications, we can see what God is doing through a husband. Again, I ask, which God is she referring to? Because the message from these two people, I say, when I mean these two people, both the first lady and Dave, the message from the two videos you watch, and I say, we are beginning to see the good works that God is using Mr. President to work. Let the work. Are we missing something? That people are dying of hunger. There is inflation, double digits. Inflation. The last time they said 29. You don't enter 30 something now. Nothing is working. I say that God is okay now. God now they make because the work we got the work on, and I say things not the work inside the country. Now him be the work. God, why strike these people now? And look at it. Why are you leaving them? Person could just comfortably come outside and lie. God told me. God is using Mr. President today. God. Oh God, talk your rubbish, madam. Talk your. Don't bring in God into it. We understand the games people are playing, but oh no, happy God, leave our God alone. Or better still, explain the kind God way you mean. Whether it's Ogun or Amadioha or Aruse Okija. You understand? Talk the way it be, but no, they involve our God for this kind of matter. Because you're a merciful God. God, you don't send naturally they give you like this. When you don't knock one or two people now, others go like, I go say on later.
Imagine a country where its citizens get to enjoy the road without this. Imagine a country where unprecedented fuel scarcity does not cause panic at the filling station. That is why Innoson Vehicles has embarked on manufacturing environmental-friendly gas-powered cars while still offering comfort, luxury, and doggedness for the African roads. Innoson Vehicles, the pride of African roads.